Hello everyone, let's read the book called Smart Cookie. It is written by Jory John and Peter Oswald. Alright, let's see. Ooh, okay, the front page look like the cookies in a jar. It's a cookie jar. So it says, "Greetings, I am a cookie. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river. You can see a sweet street, you can see a bakery, and it says, let's go in, come on in." Ooh, we see all kind of different dessert inside the lab. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. See, we can see a birthday cake, we can see cupcakes. Ooh, what we also see on the window a moon. We see pretzel and we see donuts. It's pretty fantastic, eh? These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I couldn't have imagined fitting in there. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. And I want to be a cookie who knows all the answers, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who said, "Haha," when solving a puzzle, like this, "Aha." So you can see the cookies holding a pencil and saying, "I have an idea." Looking back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in a gingerbread house. Look at the gingerbread house. And there's a school bus and there's a teacher. Teacher looked like Mr. Biscuit. Our teacher is Miss Biscuit, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she waved at me and smiled. But I didn't get the best grade. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of my answers as fast as others. And I was the last to finish most tests. I'm so nervous. I wasn't because I don't care, and I wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I get distracted and messed up, even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments of all. Once I misspelled the word dough. That was rough. Another time I added when I meant to subtract. I imagined that my desk was a draft and I was completely lost at the sea, because that's what I felt like. Occasionally, we have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep it up. At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates, and they always say, "You move, no, you move." And they always fighting and arguing with each other. And I stay awake and stared out the window and worry. And it went this way days after day. But something happened that changed everything. It all started when the homework assignment. Miss Biscuit request for attention. One afternoon, "Tonight, I would like to create something completely original, she announced. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow. That's what it. That's what is. There's no further instruction. Biscuity winked at me as I gathered my belongings. I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach. Create anything, something original, due tomorrow. Oh no, I feel so nervous. When I got home, I immediately went to work. At first, I tried cooking a project. The results were half-baked. Next, I tried a hammer and nailed something. It splintered immediately. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was completely a bust. I wondered if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was struck. I stared out of the window and watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water, how it moved such a chaotic ways, swirling around and around, yet unlimitedly figuring out exactly where it needed to go. Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided to write something original, a poem. I came up with the title based on how I have been feeling, my crampy days. After that, the rest of it seems to fall into places. I wrote and I wrote. I lost of time. I lost track of the time. An hour went by in a flash. Aha, I said when I was finished. I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I was worried, it was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart. The following day, Miss Biscotti asked for volunteer to share what we have created. One kid showed off his original frosting art. Another kid revealed her sprinkle distribution machine. It was neat seeing how everyone was good at such different things. Finally, Miss Biscotti turned to me. Would you like to share something, anything? She asked. I gulped. I thought I probably crumpled under the pressure. I made my way to front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking. Oh, my mouth were dry. This poem is called My Grumpy Days, I said, my voice crackling. When I read it loud, I spoke. I noticed some kids nodding at a certain line. Other kid laughed at part where supposed to be funny. As I built forward and final, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. In the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I promise you this, I'll never ever forget it. Miss Biscuitsy was blaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original. Aha! I had done it. I created something and shared it with the world. Well, at least the rest of the day was a blow. By recess, I was already planning my next poem. We'll call it My Sweet Morning. Aha, I thought when I came up with the title. Later that afternoon, Miss Caddy handed me a note. It was that I should keep on writing, no matter what. That means so much to me. School was a bit of a different after that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or asked questions, or shared my work, or shows some things still don't come as easily for me as they do for others. But I know that you can be smart in many different ways. You don't have to have the answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kind of things to find out who you are and what you like to do. As for me, I learned that I could write and I could think of great ideas, and I have found plenty of other things I'm good at. Two, I no longer feel lost at the sea. It's more like floating down a river. And the best part is there's always more to learn because we are all smart cookies. The end. I hope you guys like this book.